Hey guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to the next part of our auto campaign. Now, I've thought about whether I should continue this campaign after yesterday's disaster, where we basically made peace with, was it the Italians and the French, without me actually agreeing to it. I'm going to continue for a little while, but I don't think I'm going to. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to play this until the 1940s, 1950s. That's not going to happen. Let's see what we can do in the meantime. Still waiting for the next patch 109 that brings this huge list of new features that were described earlier. That'll be quite nice, but we shall see. So we've got a task force here, which should be set to invade. Yep. We have a task force here, which is set to invade. Yep. And a task force here, which is protecting our transports. Okay. We are not building anything. We have 52 light cruisers, 44 heavy cruisers, 17 torpedo boats, 17 destroyers, 5 torpedo boats. We might need some more of those. Let's build some more destroyers, I guess. Some destroyers with guns, gunboats, if we can. We cannot build any destroyers. Large torpedo boats. Light cruiser. We were able to build destroyers once, but for some reason we can't. Let's see if we can refit these with guns instead of torpedo launchers. Main guns, 5-inch. No, that won't even fit. Okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll get destroyers later. Again. A serious incident occurred with the French Empire. Okay, well, anyway, we're at war with the French again. We will keep it that way. Invade. We have another big task force here. Tons of light cruisers and 5 battleships. And a handful of heavy cruisers, okay. What's research say? We are researching engines and armor quality. Let's research destroyers as well. I know this is not great. But let's see what happens now. The Italians are sending us an ultimatum. Yeah, whatever. Let's go back to war. Yes. Plus 41 with the German Empire. Corp Armor 2, good. But we have just placed everything here, so we will not refit all of our ships for now. All of this is still looking good. Yeah, our relations with the Germans are improving, and our relations with the rest is rubbish, which is fine. So we are not blockading anyone just yet. Maybe we don't need that many ships here. Let's move a few ships here. Tons of heavy cruisers, tons of light cruisers. Let's move those ships here to invade the French, to blockade them hopefully. Same with the Italians, hopefully we can blockade both of them. Here we are, blockading the Italians. Yes, we have slightly more tonnage, 900,000 against 150,000, and slightly more power projection, 70,000 against 10,000. I can live with that. The British asking us to for peace. No, we're going to fight to the end. Let's see if the game cares about it at all. So these are two rather large task forces, but mine's bigger. Let's see who's going to win this. We won this barely. 3 of our BBs damaged, 1 heavy cruiser sunk, and the DD sunk. We have sunk one of their battleships, 1 of their light cruisers, and 1 of their torpedo boats. Okay, I can live with that. Some French action here. And they're both damaged. Another fight against the DD, which we have sunk. 2-inch Mark IVs. Okay, not too bad. Everyone's losing boats except for us and the Germans. So let's set these to invade and double check the rest of our ships. Invade, 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 and protect. Yeah, okay. Research. So we have armor quality. Let's get rid of that and let's leave these 2 active. Yes. Yeah, war continues between us and the British, at least something. Someone who listens to what I say. Three DDs. Nice, 2 of them sunk. This might be bad for us. Yeah. -6% dodge chance, okay. We haven't lost anything. Running a bit short on crew on some of our ships, but we'll take care of that in a minute. That's a big DD. And I can't build any DDs. I mean, what is wrong with this game? We are repairing quite a lot. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is for now. I would really want to invest more in naval guns, gun layout, turret mechanisms, big guns, small guns, because that's going to make a huge difference. So if you research engines, special machinery takes 8 months. If we untick this, it'll take 6 months. So that's just to give you an idea how much focus this does. I mean, that's a whole lot that it takes away from everything else. Unfortunately, we can't see how many ships the French have, because the game will only show 2 two of the parties that you're at war with. Maybe we'll move one of our task forces into the North Sea or towards the North Sea. Or maybe the Atlantic to block the French as well. Actually, we might do that. We might use this task force here at Limassol, move it to the Atlantic Ocean, and increase our power projection there. I can either pay -5 with the Germans, but I'm not going to pay 300 million. That's not going to happen. -5 with the Germans. I'm sorry, but yeah, we're not going to fight this. We'll certainly find this. And this. We lost 1 BB, and they lost 1 BB as well. Okay. Right, I forgot this last turn. Status. Low crew. Let's get our BB repaired. Let's get our DD repaired. As I said, if you want to repair, you have to add crew for some reason. And we should run out of crew very soon. Oh, we still can. Okay. Oh, look at the amount of ships we have in repair at the moment. This is... How many are we repairing? 45 ships. 45. Holy cow. Still set to invade. Okay, let's withdraw from here. Move these guys over here. And let's just make sure everyone else is still doing what they're supposed to do. I'll tell you what, we probably don't need this either. Let's move these over here. Yep. And see what happens. And you can tell our monthly balance is tanking. I mean, if we're repairing that many ships. We've damaged all of their ships. Sunk a small torpedo boat, but this didn't cost us anything. Very good. So, allegedly, I can build DDs up to 1,200 tons. Allegedly. Can I build DDs? I don't think I can. There's something wrong with the game. Yep, and no destroyers. Can build a Dreadnought 2 at 36,000 tons. Maybe I should do that. 22 knots, standard quarters, maximum range. I still only have coal, induced boilers. Come on. Multiple expansion or turbines. Okay. Aux 2, unbalanced rudder, hydraulic steering, grab 2 armor, torpedo, protection 1, double hull. Reinforced bulkheads 1, anti-flood 2, citadel 1, main tower. There's 1 to choose from. Great. Put that there. Secondary tower. There's plenty of those. I'll put that here. Put this maybe here. Let's have a look what type of funnels we need. Because we can't put them... Oh, we can. Oh, that is fantastic. funnels, barbette. We need a barbette. Why can't I build these barbettes? Enormous, huge, super tall, or average. Small guns. Why can't I build a medium superimposed barbette? Why? What? Rangefinder. Look at that. This is ridiculous. There is something definitely very wrong with this game. These are the only barbettes I can build. Why? I could put one there, but I'm afraid my guns aren't even big enough. 16 inches, 2 barrels. I mean, the barbette is way too huge for that gun. Look at that. And I can only place 3 main guns. Okay, let's move that down. Let's move that down. That down. You go there. You go there. Barbette armor. Enhanced reloading. Electro-hydro turrets. TNT. Ballistite. Heavy shells. I think I'll go with standard. Base use and standard ratio. Maximum HE for the secondaries, of course. And we're going to need a lot of secondaries. Secondary guns. Oh, hang on. Casemates. I can add 8-inch casemates. Which has also balanced out the boat quite nicely. Let's see, Mark 3. These are all Mark 3s. Our 2 inches are Mark 4s. 8.9 kilometers. That's not too bad, actually. But I can't place them where I want them. Okay. Okay. Let's add some 5 inches as well, because 5 inches are our workhorses, basically. Let's get rid of those 2 inches there. Put those down. Torpedo launchers. We only have underwater torpedo launchers, but let's place them. 2.1% fore offset. If we put that one there, 1.8% aft weight offset. How about if we make this a 4-inch or something? Can we make that a 4-inch? 2 barrels. No, we can't. 3-inch. No. Okay, we're gonna have to play around with the armor anyway. Let's make these 2.9 inches because they're Mark 4s. Can we make those longer? Yes, we can, but that's quite the weight penalty. What are they? They're Mark 1s. Okay, that was a mistake. Let's get rid of those Mark 1s. I don't like Mark 1 guns. I mean, 16 inches fine, but a little over the top. I wish we had 15 inches, but we don't. Mark 3, 13 inches. Okay. Oh, Mark 3, 12 inches. 21 kilometers versus 23. Let's do the 12 and. Oh my God, come on. I can't put any barbettes there. What? No. Which barbette will be too small? Because this is going to be for small guns. Yeah. The problem is, of course, that massively increases the size of my citadel. Why, game? Why? Okay, that's. Of course, I can't place anything here without a bloody barbette. Well, 13. Let's make those 13.9 inches. Long barrels. Gonna have to move the forward gun a little bit forward. Yeah, there we go. Forward offset 0.7, I can live with that. But instead of the 4 or 5 inches, maybe I should 5 inch. Maybe instead of the 5 inches, because we've got 8 inches here. Mark 3. Let's add some more 2.9 inches. As many as we can. Can we put one here? No. Can't put. We could put one there, but that would be entirely silly. Could put one there, but then that one can't shoot, and that one was gonna have problems. So let's get rid of this. What? There we go. Alright, let's see how far forward we can put this. Let's put them as far to the inside as we can. That's going to add to ship stability. But we also want to keep our firing angles as good as possible. So what is with this gun here? Right, that needs to go. And this one needs to. Oh, sorry, no. The ones further outside needed to go. That's okay. And there. Okay, let's see what we have. We have 3 double 13.9 inches, 12 8 inches, and 12 double 2.9 inches plus 4 torpedo launches. Okay. We'll keep those as they are. Let's have a look. Torpedo size 18-inch. Yeah. Minus 35% range. What do they have as range right now? Range 3 kilometers. Let's leave it as it is. Doesn't matter. Right. So main belt. Can we do 15 inches? Yes, we can. Fore belt 6 inches. Aft belt 6 inches. Main deck 5 inches. Conning tower 25 inches. Come on, 25. I should do 35, but let's not overdo it. Superstructure, can we do 3? Barely. We can do 2.9. Okay, deck I'm not worried because usually our engagement starts at rather short ranges, which means that we are unlikely to get plunging fire. 36,000, exactly. That's the baby Luitpold. Yeah, without barbets. Let's build a few of those. Baby Luitpold. Striper, let's raise out of 12,000. Yeah, Luitpold. Build ship. Build 6, yeah. Let's see how our finances are tanking down to 3.8 million. But I mean, you know, we're investing a lot of money. One torpedo boat against a torpedo boat. And they have sunk a transport. Great. Oh, we're down to 1.5 million plus per month. Holy cow. They have 3 BBs, a heavy, a light, and a destroyer. We have 2 BBs. A new one, an old one, new heavy cruiser, old heavy cruiser, new-ish light cruiser, and 2 torpedo boats. Let's see. Very good. We didn't lose any ships. They lost one of their BBs. Which means that it... Yeah, I went from 8 to 7 BBs. Oh, heavy cruiser Minotaur. The Minotaur was actually a light cruiser in the Royal Navy. Anyway. They keep on losing transports like there's no tomorrow. Well, there will be no tomorrow if they keep on losing transports like that. Let's see, do we need... Yes, we do. Add crew. Add crew. Okay. So look, 3 BBs, 21 and 15. We might need to reinforce these a little bit with what's available, which is not going to be a lot. Yeah. Oops, hang on. All being repaired. Come on, give me Tunis. Oh, then don't. Okay. What do we have? Convoy. 2 DDs against 1 DD. That should be ours. Where did they get all these ships from? Oh, the British got support from the Italians there, with 2 heavy cruisers. These bastards, the Italians. But okay, let's make sure invade, and protect. Let's have a look. Yeah, -100. $2.9 million. Hang on, let me see. We are growing at 4.3%. And the Italians are growing at -0.2%. Wonder if my blockade has anything to do with it. Building 10, have an active fleet of 33, plus repairing 15. Again, 7 BBs to repair. But, there we go. $1,200 DD. I can't build any DDs for some reason. Come on, game. 1 BB and heavy cruise against 4 DDs. That's going to be interesting. Good. Very good. We're just going to fight everything that is on the map, because it only takes a few seconds. Oh yes, this was not good. Okay. Invade. And protect. Come on, game. Limassol and Valletta, we don't care about. Oh, I've got a few ships down, but be that as it may. Yes, 1 ship is ready. 2 ships are ready. 1 ship is ready. And no ship is ready. Okay. Tunis, no BB is ready, and Pizzata, no ship is ready. Okay, again repairing 8 BBs, that is so expensive. Destroyer design. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, turret mechanisms is something. As I said, this whole naval guns thing, I really want. Three BBs against 1 BB. Maybe next time I get one of those battles, I'll manually fight it. But this is boring. Yeah, this is not looking good. Impressive. Our light cruiser has sunk one of their light cruisers, damaged pretty much everything, sunk another torpedo boat. Good job, guys. Good job. And a task force here. Okay. Repairing 21 ships. Let's add some more heavy cruisers there, if we have any more. Yes, let's reinforce this task force here. Then we'll send them up here into the North Atlantic to get the upper hand in terms of power projection. Because then we should, or we might be able to blockade the French as well. And we have a few ships with low crew again. Well, one. Okay, how much crew do we have? 1400, okay. I think it's going to take 2 turns to get there. Doesn't tell us. Holy cow. We have cornered an enemy task force. Well, by their sheer numbers, they don't really look much cornered at all. Let's see. We have lost a heavy cruiser. And they have lost 4 ships, okay. CADD and torpedo boat. Oh, this is not going to end well. Can we withdraw? No, we can't. Okay. Let's fight it out then. Yeah. Victory, that is very beneficially put. Okay. Special machinery, advanced prop shafts, minus 10% max speed penalty from engine damage, 5% acceleration, 10% turning rate, 5% ship repairs for the engines. More expensive, heavier, and even heavier. Anti-submarine warfare, hydrophone station, okay, not yet in the game. There's something happening here. Well, not good. Yeah, well, we sunk a few of their ships. Still a victory for us, even though we lost that one heavy cruiser and a convoy here. Let's see, I do have a lot of trust in our light cruisers. Not bad. This task force will be reinforced soon. Soon, I was going to say. Soon. Let's see, still set to invade. And these are still set to protect. And these are still set to invade. Okay. Just have a look. Growing at 7.3%, very nice. Germans are growing even faster. Even the Italians are growing despite the blockade. I'm making a little bit of money because we are only repairing 22 ships. No destroyer allegedly coming up in a month. Tread mechanism. Do that next month. French Empire is accusing us, blah blah. Not interested. Heavy damage. 3 BBs against 2 BBs. Well, 3 BBs and a huge task force against 2 BBs and a tiny task force. Sunk one of their BBs, and we lost. Oh, we lost 2 heavy cruisers. I did not expect that. Let's have a look. So, clean up. Prepare for battle. 5 battleships, 7 heavy cruisers, 25 lights, 1 destroyer, 1 torpedo boat against a single battleship. Now, Sigismund is already damaged. Lauchte has a top speed of... what? 11 point... That's current speed, isn't it? Yeah, she has a top speed of 17 knots. These have a top speed of 20, 17, 20, 20. So let's move the Heilige here. These are our 2 20-inch battleships. DDTB. CLs. Hang on. CL. Let's move this one out. Detach. Armored cruiser. Detach. Armored cruiser. Detach. Armored cruiser. Detach. So this is our light cruiser division with 11 light cruisers. This one is going to retreat. DD and torpedo boats, they can stay there. More light cruisers. They go there. For some reason there's a battleship in this division, God knows why. 4, these are more heavy, more light cruisers. Sigismund, detach, and I think he'll go with that light cruiser that is retreating. More light cruisers here. Very nice. Heavy cruisers, battleships, battleships. A screen for these guys. Follow our light cruisers, they'll have a battle line. Okay. Avoid torpedoes, avoid torpedoes, avoid torpedoes, avoid torpedoes, avoid torpedoes, retreat, and you can avoid torpedoes, but you won't screen. You will scout for these guys. Okay, so I only need to worry about these. Siegreiche. So, smoke is spotted to the east. So we will continue going. We'll just go this way. Oh, come on, boats! Jesus Christ. Oh, that's alright. Actually, let me... Don't avoid ships. It's just no point. And you don't need to avoid ships as well, but I want everyone to avoid torpedoes. And our frame rate is tanking. I hope that it'll be alright on the recording. 0%, 0.2% CPU usage in OBS. Fair enough. Okay. AI on. That usually takes us straight for the enemy, straight to the enemy. So look what we have behind us. Oh, look at that. Now, of course, it's possible that the enemy BB or the enemy ship can do more than 20 knots. I forgot to check before. Let us see. Oh, battle line. Let's set you to AI as well, because you're significantly faster. Let's see if we can catch up with that ship. We should be able to. Train crew. 5 inches. How many? 1, 2, 3. And 6. What's it? Triple 3.5 inches. Okay. Let's get this going for a while, see if we can catch up. So we are getting closer, because time compression just changed from 30 to 10 times. Very good. So the enemy is running, as we would expect. Now we just need to slow them down for our battleships to be able to get into range. Well, range. Battleships have huge range anyway, but we have to slow them down. Well, basically to make them easier to hit and all that. Let's see. Do we have anyone behind us? A few ships. Yes, we do. We are still on AI control, so we are heading straight for the enemy. Game offers us to end the battle, but we do not really want this. What's the weather like? Weather's great. Clear weather, calm wind, calm waves. And yet we can't see jack shit. Does not look like clear weather. Well, we shall carry on. Guys, I think this is going to be my last episode of this type of campaign. It's just not that much fun to play, and I think for you guys to watch, it's probably very boring as well. I mean, this is the first time that I'm really making any YouTube videos. I probably shouldn't have. But let's see. Hopefully we can catch up to that battleship, damage it. We have smoke, we have torpedo. No, we don't have torpedoes. Someone in our division has torpedoes, but not us. I think the 4,000 or 5,000 or something ton light cruisers have torpedoes, but we don't. We only have guns, single barrel, but we have smoke. So yeah, I wish the game would let me continue at 30 times time compression, but it doesn't. Look at the size of our citadel here. I mean, I would consider this the citadel, because this is where all the vital machinery is, but of course this is where this red area here is from the first to the last turret. So we have A and Z, or A and B in German talk. Come on. Let's see if we can move this ahead and have a look at something. But we're not seeing anything. 25 kilometers out, nothing. But of course that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that no one's there. Yeah, our light cruiser are still behind us. Spotted to the north, which is exactly where we're going. I wonder what the top speed of that ship is, because we're doing 26 knots. And we are doing 26 knots, and it takes this long to even spot them. There we are. Let's have everyone shoot a little bit. I don't think they can see us yet, yeah? They can't see us yet. But we can't see them. So let's keep shooting. Yep, it was us spotted the enemy battleship, but they haven't spotted us yet. As soon as they start spotting us, we'll probably throw our smoke. Or, well, at least see what happens. Aggressive torpedoes. Don't think we've hit them once. Nope. So now we're down to 5 times time compression. 1.5% to hit, allegedly. Get a massive range found bonus. So our chance is 1.6. God knows how that works out. So it's 1.7 plus 350% range found plus minus 56% hull stability and tower. Okay, but that shouldn't really be a big problem. Okay. We have hit them once, yay! What, 6-inch guns? Oh, that must be one of the other ships. One of the other light cruisers that has 6-inch guns. Yeah, let's just keep firing. Let's see what happens. 9.2 kilometers away. 2.2% to hit. Yeah, somehow I don't think so. Where's the rest of my ships? Guys, you're still following me, right? Oh yeah, there I can see the red lines. I was just wondering if whether the first 2 or 3 ships were the only ones firing, but no, everyone's firing. Well, everyone's aiming at least. And they still haven't spotted us, which is good. So we don't want to get too close. Hey, 6 hits, we've caused 79 damage. 79 damage and 91 crew killed. Wow. 4 fires. We are going to do high explosive all the way. Yeah, our 10 inches can't reach them yet. 18.6. Very nice, they still haven't spotted us. So we'll just keep shooting. I'll slow down a little bit. So, come on. So that we get some bonus accuracy. If you stay at full speed, around about this line here, you will get a penalty bonus because it's easier to shoot from a slowly moving ship or from a slower moving ship as compared to shooting at full speed. Now she is back. Yep, even our rear guns are shooting. Let's see, yeah, there's a few red lines. Good. Let's be aggressive about it. We have plenty of ammo. Actually, we don't, but yeah, we do, sort of. No one knows why this isn't counting down. I can live with that. .8 kilometers. We are getting a bit close. But we don't want to lose her again, so let's make sure. Ah, now she spotted us. She spotted the hussar. But I hope we can cause her some damage instability to make sure that she won't hit us, or at least not too often. Yes, I do not like that. But at least we're still the lead ship. And we have about 5 ships of our division here, the light cruiser division, shooting at the BB. And you can just tell how effective that smoke is. We're 7 kilometers away. They haven't hit us since we started smoking up. Of course, my main gun stopped firing. That's another bloody bug, which is incredibly annoying. We are sailing in a straight line. And now the 5-incher started shooting again. God knows why. They've been in range all the time. Our smoke is running out very soon. But to be honest, I'm not that worried. Let's get closer. Holy cow, where are these? Oh, they're retreating, aren't they? Because they are the 17 knot battleships. Okay, I'll move you here. These are our active battleships that can't fire yet, and our light cruisers. So let's see if we can take down a battleship with light cruisers. Let's have a quick look. Range finding. I don't see much damage instability. Let's add some smoke. Gives us a penalty as well, but it gives them a bigger penalty. We have the shooting through smoke penalty, 10%, but they get target and smoke at 25%. Let's get closer, come on. How fast is she going? 20 knots. We need to slow her down. As you can tell, nothing is hitting. Well, almost nothing. Casemate destroyed. That was a lucky hit. 6.3 kilometers. Time compression down to 5 times. We're going at full speed at 26 knots. Anyone who can of those light crews is joining us. But I think we're getting quite a bit of fire from our battleships as well. Yep, battleships are well in range, as are the last cruisers. The light cruisers, not last cruisers. Hopefully they're not the last ones. But our light cruisers. And I hope that now damage sensibility is coming in as a factor. 1.2%. Well, that's not worth talking about. But the more of our boats get into range, the worse it gets for them. We'll keep on spotting them, and our battleships can shoot. And they are shooting at light cruiser. Yeah, they're shooting at us. But that's right. Because now our secondaries have opened fire as well, to 3.5 inches. And the 5 inches are causing mayhem as well. So there we are. Now it's looking better. Now the damage keeps on totting up. At about 5 kilometers range. And they are shooting at one of our armored cruisers. Okay, I can live with that. Guys, shoot at this guy. Come on. Shoot him. 10% chance to pin. She's lowered down to 19. Okay, the Triglav is now the lead ship. Again, this is something that I don't really enjoy. The fact that the lead ship gets automatically determined. But that's the way it is. Yep, she is not looking too good. 50% structural damage. Rudder's damage, she's on fire. Can we actually burn her down? Let's see how many fires we can start. Because she has lost 36.7% of her crew. Once she gets to 45%, she will surrender. Unfortunately, we don't get the ship when they do surrender, but it's going to be a win for us then. I really wouldn't want to be on that ship right now. Engine damaged, rudder damaged, and she is on fire. And we have slowed down, so we get a slight bonus. As you can see, 11.1% own cruise speed and 70% target slow speed, so she's slowing down. She is at 7 knots. Yeah, we'll just sail around her and burn her down. PBs are still fine, CAs are fine, these CLs are fine, we are fine for the most part. And these are retreating, they're fine, and we have these guys. Yeah, not a huge problem at the moment. Yep, she has surrendered due to high casualties because she has lost 45% of her crew. But Sigismund needs to be repaired. Was she maybe already damaged before? Because she's one of the 17 knot top speed old BBs. Huzan needs to be repaired, obviously, but we have sunk one of their BBs. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any suggestions, please put them into the comments, or if you have anything to say, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I'm happy for all kinds of feedback. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, hang on. Let's just bathe in our victory. 3,200 versus 259. Yes. Okay. Let's just finish this one battle here. And we are done for the month. Again, we haven't lost anything. Everyone else has. Let's refit this ship with crew real quick. Or these ships, both of them. 2 light cruisers. And let's see, that's a lot of ships in repair. But fair enough. This was not a decisive battle, but it cost them one of their BBs. I'm making money. Research is going into destroyer design for now. We still can't build destroyers, I guess. No design. Now we can build destroyers. Very good. 1,700 ton destroyers. Very good, very good. Okay, so induced boilers, turbine engines, aux 1, shaft 1, unbalanced rudder and hydraulic steering, crop 2 armor, double hull, reinforced bulkheads, anti-flood 1, that should be enough. Main tower, front tower 2, put it there. Secondary tower, rear tower. Doesn't really matter, we'll put it there. Funnels, enhanced funnel. We need 2 of those. Okay, and now we get to guns, 5 inches. So, 1 barrel. 1 barrel is actually a bit misleading. Well, no, it's not misleading, but It is one barrel, but three. Can we increase this? No, we can't increase the size of it. Standard quarters. Rangefinder, hydro, radio, which we don't need really, but I'll take it anyway. Electrohydro, picric acid, ballistite, increased shells and heavy shells, semi, base fuse, barbette 1, because we don't really have barbettes, to be honest. Do we have deck torpedo launchers? Yes, 2 twin. Can't put them there. So we've only got 4 5-inches. Okay. Some parts are badly placed. No, none of them are badly placed. Let's make those 5.9 inches. Ship is overweight. Yeah, whatever. Wait, let's move this forward. Let's move this forward. Let's move this forward. And let's move this forward. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's move this here. Let's move this here. Okay. We have starboard weight offset. Why do we have starboard weight offset? This one is not centered. There we go. What? Oh, this one isn't. There we go. No starboard port weight offset, no front or rear weight offset. And torpedo launchers, we can fit 2 more. Yeah, very good. We'll make those 18-inch. And we are overweight. Let's go for 30 knots. Okay. Let's get rid of the radio. 1311. I'll tell you what, let's arm the conning tower. That's, wow, 1.2 inches. Enhanced reloading, blah blah blah. This is all fine. Maximum range 13 knots. These, to be honest, these don't need to be that sophisticated. They need to be fast and they need to be cheap. I always keep AUX 1 in case of flooding, because flooding doesn't need to be fatal. Hydraulic steering is fine. Barbette, we don't really need barbette armor. Croup, just to make it lighter. Standard bulkheads, anti-flooding. Yeah. Let's see how fast we can. Can we go 32? Yes, we can. 33. Yes, 34. Yes, 35. No, so 34. Okay. Then let's add some armor. Main build 2-inch. Yes, okay. Fore build 1-inch. Aft build 1-inch. Deck, we don't really care about. Superstructure 1-inch. Yeah, we can still do that. How much can we do? 1.5. Sides 6-inch. Okay, let's do 1-inch superstructure. Deck. We don't really need deck armor. Barbette 2 inches. 6.1 top. I don't think we're going to get any plunging fire. Okay, 5.9 inches, 1, 2, 3, 4 guns, 4 torpedo launchers on each side. That looks like a decent destroyer. Pitch 37%, roll 40%. But I can't move these torpedo launchers any further inside, can I? No, I can't. Yeah, well, that's the way it's going to be. We have a bit of armor, we have big guns, and we have 34 knots. Good. Let's build those, and then we'll call it a day for the day. For today. We're going to build, I don't know how many, 30? 30 sounds reasonable. Build ship 30. And I hope they will be as good as I think they will be. Hopefully. Because with 5.9 inch guns they can do a hell of a lot of damage. Alright then. So again, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.